Looking at the front, let's just get some arm circles going. Warm up into the upper body. At this point, I say I'm going to put on my fun Lagree tubes, and we're going to get going. Change the direction of the arm circles for me. Okay. Take your hands overhead and reach to one side in 3, 2, 1. Hands up, reach to one side, stretch, breathe. So I count. You're going to hear me count a lot today. Our standard is a 4 count. I'll teach you on 6. Let's go the other side. Breathe, hold, rest. And all of my music is curated to a certain beat. We're going to hit a squat in 3, 2, 1. Hit a squat, warm up into the legs. I would usually encourage everyone to start thinking about the 4 count. It sounds a little bit like 4. 3, 2, 1. You can actually follow the beat of this song. 30 seconds left. Let's add a pulse at the bottom of the squat. 1 pulse and rise. I also will usually tell people about the giant position. We're trying to educate the London crowd. It's very new to Lagree. So I'll say this is the giant position, blah, blah, blah. In 15 seconds, I want you to bring your carriage to you. Knees on the back platform. Actually, we're going to start in a giant plank hold. Bring your carriage to you up on those toes. Giant plank hold. In 5, bring your carriage to you, toes on the back. In 3, 2, 1. Let's just hit a giant plank hold. Hands where it's comfortable for you. Toes on the back platform. Hold. Just hold. Alright, so I almost always start my classes in a plank hold. It's a really good way to assess the strength. I've had rooms where I've had to just ditch my plank completely and teach something totally different. All right, 15 seconds to go. We're going to turn this into a bear. My New Year's resolution is to get better at bear. I'll count you together. Follow my count, get up on your hands if you're not there yet. Your bear is coming. In 3, follow my count. In 2, and 1. Bend the knees in 1. Slow. 2, press the carriage away. 3, here's 4, that's the end of your bear. Hold out for 4. Slow. 3, that's 2. Here's 1. Keep moving. 1 minute to go. I will give people the option to change to 0. Yellow springs usually at this point. I often do that myself still on these machines. I love the gray on the Mega Pros. I will usually say press the carriage away. Make sure your your toes and knees are zipped together. 15 seconds to go. We're going to hit a giant wheelbarrow. Knees replace the toes, hands stay where they are. Meet me in a modified plank hold. In 5, knees replace the toes, hands stay where they are. In 3, 2, 1. Let's hit that giant wheelbarrow. Knees replace the toes. Meet me in a modified plank hold. Just hold here. I'm going to count you out. Let's slide the carriage away for 4. Out for 3. Slow. 2. Here's 1. We'll feel that shake. Pull in for 4. Slow. 3. Here's 2. That's 1. Remember, make sure shins are pressing into the back platform. Activate that low core. I used to really hate Go Girl, but now it's my favorite because I do it for 4 minutes at a time sometimes. Like I said, we're not doing that today, but we are doing a little bit of an extended Go Girl. All right. I want you to find the spot where it shakes and hold it out. In 3, find the spot where it shakes, hold it out. In 2, and 1, hold it out. Find the spot where it shakes, hold. Hold. Breathe. We're going to hit a little pulse right here. Little in, little out of that carriage. Right in that shaky spot, breathe. So slowly, let's hit full range. In 3, full range. In 2, and 1. Full range on that wheelbarrow. You have 30 seconds left. I think everyone can see me over here. One of the instructors cued me into a flying wheelbarrow. If you'd like to try this, 30 seconds to go. Get up on those toes and just keep the slide going. Otherwise, just stay on your knees. Oh yeah, we gotta take her. That is nasty, let me tell you. All right. In about 20 seconds, we're going to travel all the way to the front for our next crunch. Get off those hands. Feet to that front platform, sit between the 3 and the 6. In 5, get your feet on the front platform, sit between the 3 and the 6. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make your way all the way to the front, feet on that front platform, sit between the 3 and the 6. Send your body back as far as you can for 1. Slow. 2, find that lean for 3. Here's 4, hold, feel that shake. Hold. Hold out. Just breathe. We're going to come up for 4. Slow. 3, press up. 2, that's 1. Nice pace. So you see, everyone's moving almost at exactly the same pace. It makes it really easy for me to see if I need to help anybody. And it keeps you in great control of the class. This is something I really had to adjust learning my cueing. You'll notice too, my cues are only 2 parts of every move. I say put your feet here, put your bum there, etc. And that was different. The instructor that I learned is called it spoon feeding, because people don't really listen, as we all know. All right. We're going to finish off this core sequence in 15 seconds with a catfish. You know where to go. Hands on those high handlebars, toes on the 3. Meet me in that high tabletop. In 5, it's your catfish, toes on the 3. Hands to high handlebars. 3, 2, 1. Let's go there. Finish off this core block. Now, if you were our clients that don't always know, I would say high on the toes on the 3, balls of the feet, slight bend in the knee. Take a look at the rails. There should be 3 to 4 inches of space between front platform and carriage. Let's move it out for 4. Press out for 3. Keep the hips high for 2. That's 1. Feel pull in your low abs. Slowly pull it in for 4. Slow. 3. Pull it in for 2. That's 1. Make sure there's always sort of 3 to 6 inches of space between that carriage and the front platform. The machines in London have red tape that actually will show you that. So we always direct the clients, look at that tape. You should never have your carriage closer than the lines of that red tape. All right. I want you to find somewhere where it pulls and it burns a little bit. I want you to hold there. Hold that carriage out where it burns. In 3, hold it out. In 2, and 1, hold that carriage out. Hold, let's pulse right here. Little in, little out. Pull, squeeze those abs. Coming up in 20 seconds. I think we all have enough room for a front lunge, yeah? Does anyone have a machine that's too close to the mirror? I don't think so. Front lunge, right foot hits the floor, left toe somewhere behind you. In 5, meet me with the right foot on the floor, left toes behind you. In 3, 2, 1. Pop that right foot forward, left toes behind you. Now, I will always set everyone up together. I'll say, make sure your calf is not touching the front platform. Your left toes are anchored somewhere comfortable behind you. Make sure your shoulders are stacked over your hips. All together, we bend into the right leg for 1. Send it back and down for 2. Slow. 3. That's 4. Here's the bottom. Hold. Check. Is your knee stacked over your ankle? Green line. Maybe you have a little hinge in the upper body. That's okay. Just make sure shoulders stacked over hips. Let's rise for 4. Slow. 3. Rise for 2. That's 1. This is your front lunge. Now I always count to the beat of my music. This song is a little bit faster, so I usually say, yes, this is a faster song. We might feel inclined to move a little faster, but we all know the rules. So slow, you know. So yes. All right. First variation is coming. You're going to meet me at the bottom. In 5, find the bottom. In 3, 2, 1, find the bottom. Hold, go. Just hold. Tracy reminded me, smile. We're all looking at ourselves in the mirror right now. All right. Come up just 1 inch. Stay there. Hold. Nice. Come up 1 more inch. Stay there. Hold. You're not all the way up. About 8%. This looks beautiful. Send it down 1 inch. Hold. Send it down to the bottom. Hold. Hold. All together, we're going to rise for a little, very slow 6. Rise. 4, 5. Slow. 4. Halfway there. 3. Slow. 2. That's 1. Here's the top. Can you lower? For 6. Down. 4, 5. Slow. 4. Halfway there. 3. That's 2. Here's 1. So you see a little faster beat. I have spots that are painfully slow. This is a good one to start with. 1 more set of variation is coming. It's going to be a little twist. I'm very into my lunge twist lately. You're going to meet me at the bottom. In 5, our next variation is coming. Meet me at the bottom. In 3, 2, 1. Hold low. Take the hands behind the head. Twist to the Lagree logo wall. From here, press up into that right leg and twist out. For 1. Press up and twist out. For 2. Press up, twist out. For 3. That's 4. I'm looking straight and I'm up in that right leg. Send it down. For 4. Twist back to Lagree. For 3. Send it down and twist for 2. That's 1. We have 30 seconds left in this floor lunge to keep it moving. Yes. Coming up in about 15 seconds, we're turning this into a single leg squat. I think that used to be called light load skating. I don't know. Right foot forward on the front platform, left toe somewhere between that 2 and the 3. Let's go light load skating. In 5, get that right foot forward, looking at the mirrors. In 3, 2, 1. Take the right foot on the front platform. Make sure it's staggered in front of those left toes. Let's stand up all together. Look at me. From here, we bend down into the right leg. For 1. Slow. 2. Bend down. For 3. That's 4. Take a little hold. You should look exactly like Cindy. You all do, of course. Get light on those left toes. Press up. For 4. Slow. 3. Up. For 2. That's 1. Keep it moving. Single leg squat. Tracy burned my butt with this yesterday. I do plan to murder your butt a little bit as well. That'll be fun. Alright. When I was going through an audit class with the instructor in London, she told me for this to make sure people really have their feet staggered. So most of you do. It depends on what's comfortable for your knees, but if you get that right heel really forward and those left toes right behind you, it gives you lots of room to send your bum back and down. If you've got a little bit tighter hip flexor in the right. All right. First set of variation is coming. I want you to hold low in 3. Hold low in 2 and 1. Hold low. From here, get heavy in that right and then just skate that left leg in and out slowly. Slowly, we're going to add on. Next. Breathe. Looking good. All right. The next time those left toes come in, take 2 little pulses in the right. 1, 2, let that left leg go out. Every time it comes in, hit those 2 pulses. Really nice. All right. Let that left leg out. I'm going to count you up for a full range. Let that left leg out and hold all together. We're going to rise for a very slow 6. Rise. 4, 5. Slow. 4. Halfway there. 3. That's 2. Here's 30 seconds to go here. Can you keep that super slow 6, maybe 8? Kim threw an 8 at us on Friday. All right. In about 20 seconds, we're going to finish off this right leg with a heavy push. I always like to have a heavy push in my leg blocks. It's going to be a spider kick. I'd like you to take that right heel to that curvy bar. Left knee lands on the 6. Coming up in 5, right heel to the curvy bar. Change to a red, maybe a red and a yellow. In 3, 2, 1, change to your red, maybe a red and a yellow. Right heel hits curvy bar, left knee by the 6. Hands go where it's comfortable for you. I know every body is different here. First time I did this in Sarah Z's class, she took some time to help me find what works. All right. I really like to grab the strap with my right hand. I find that gives good counter leverage. Or you can be like Tracy and just take your right hand out of it altogether. That's wild. All right. Not in this one for the full 3 minutes. I kept you in the other 2 a little longer. Little turn of the toes to the ceiling. If you can manage it, everyone's nicely anchored in that heel. We're going to press out and hold. Press it out and hold. In 3, find the end. In 2, and 1, press out, hold. Just hold. A little micro bend in that right knee. Let's take a little Lagree pulse here. In 1, 2, out. 1, 2. I do like to cue pulse counts. We get a lot of people that do reformer Pilates in London, and they're the bouncy ones. They kind of do pulses like this, and we know we're not supposed to do that. In Lagree, bring it in half range. In 3, half range. 2, 1, bring it in half range. Just hold, take a quick hold, step in. Pulse is right here. In 1, 2, out. 1, 2. All right. How slow can you go? Full range is coming. In 5, let's hit that full range. In 3, 2, 1, full range. Nice and slow, flush it out. Have about 30 seconds. Here's where I would cue to more advanced group like this one, a flying spider kick. If you want to take the flyer, tuck the right toes behind. Now's your time. 30 seconds to go. Left toes behind. Pardon me. All right. In 20 seconds, we are going to hit a left side torso twist. You're going to take that left foot under the strap, still looking at the mirrors. Sit on the 9. In 5, left foot goes under the strap. Sit on the 9. Look at the windows. Pardon me. In 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Right leg. Hello. Left oblique. Left foot goes under the strap. Sit on the 9. We're going to turn, twist, smile to that number 3. One of my favorite things that I learned in my Lagree bar rescue training was getting people to have that nice edge of the foot under the well strap. So many people want to like hook their foot under there, and that is not good for the hips. And you can't really get into the left obliques or any oblique if you have that foot anchored incorrectly. All right, turn, twist, smiling at that number 3. We're going to hit a particularly nasty variation here. My friend Doc taught me. Doc teaches everything, and he's also a VP at Virgin Active in London, which is like a big conglomerate of a gym. He's cool. Let's turn, twist, hold to that 3. In 3, turn, twist, hold to that 3. In 2, and 1, take a bow. When you do this, take a little lift and lower in that left side. Breathe. Lift and lower. Oh, that is nasty. You'll think of me when you laugh tomorrow. Full range. Let's take that twist. In 3, 2, 1. Take that twist. Last 30 seconds. When you hit the top of your twist, out of crunch up. Twist down, combo move. One twist, one crunch. If you're really nifty, you can maybe quickly change those springs down to one yellow for me. Coming up, in about 20 seconds, we're just gonna hit a left side plank hold. Left elbow on the front platform, knees or toes on the 3. You're gonna look at me at the Lagree. In 5, make sure you're on that one yellow. Left elbow hits the front platform, knees or toes on the 3. Look at me. In 3, 2, 1. One yellow, take a flip over to look at me over here. Left elbow on the front platform, knees or toes on the 3. This is also one of my favorite tricks I brought to London, grabbing onto that rail on the front, takes it out of the shoulder. Alright, how are you feeling? Do you love London Lagree? No one smiled at me. Only Val did, thank you. Kim did. Alright. Only good for 1 minute, setting into that left oblique. Breathe. Should you dare, last 30 seconds, your variation. Right hand is up. Take a little wave forward. Up over the shoulder. Thread the needle down under. 30 seconds to do that. All right. Coming up, we're going to finish off this left oblique with a twister. Left foot in front of right. Actually, I'll tell you how I keep this because lots of people don't get this. For your twister, we're going to take hands to high handlebars, meeting with toes on the 3. In 5, this is how you cue a dummy twister. I'll call it in 3, 2, 1. Dummy twister, hands to those high handlebars, toes on the 3, just like we started in that catfish. From here, I want you to take your left foot in front of right, get those feet in line on the 2, 3, 4. Anchor into your left heel. Now use the strength of your left oblique to move the carriage out, forward, slow. 2, squeeze left oblique. 3, keep hips high. 4, slowly drag the carriage in. 1, slow. 2, pull in. 3, that's 4. I learned the hard way that you can't just cue people into a twister. In London, we don't have the knowledge base there yet. So I actually almost always start it with people feet in one line and then turn them over. Otherwise, you get all kinds of weird stuff, let me tell you. Alright. We have one little variation to hit here. I brought this to London all the way from Canada from Tracy. So yes, it's going to be nasty. Let's hold those legs out as far as you can. 3, hold the legs out as far as you can. In 2 and 1, stingray arms if you can. Just a shift of the shoulders back and forth. It really amazes me how much this one just burns. Breathe. Full range. In 3, full range. In 2 and 1, set shoulders over the wrist. Take full range. In 15 seconds, we're going to hit that left leg. We're doing it all over again. Yes, we are. Okay. All right. In 10, left foot hits the floor. Right toes land behind you. In 5, let's hit that left leg. In 3, 2, 1, left foot hits the floor in front of the platform, right toes behind you. And then sometimes, if I have a more advanced group, I'd say find your silver line. Shoulders stacked over hips. Make sure your calf is not touching the front. All together, we lower for 4. Bend into the left leg. 3, slow. 2, that's 1. Take your little hold, step in. Is your knee stacked over your ankle? Do you have a little hinge? That's okay. Maybe take a little bend in that right leg if that hip flexor is yelling at you. Let's rise for 4. Slow. 3. Rise for 2. That's 1. Keep moving. You guys got lucky. You got 2 of my quicker songs on my playlist for legs. Although this one's almost over. Maybe we'll get a good one. Alright, looking good. I don't know, how do you guys feel about the high handlebars here? I don't use them for front lunge. I know some people find it more supportive. I like to cue the hinge. I find that helps people quite a bit. All right. First, it's just an option, yeah, but not like mandatory, no. Let's hold low. In 3, find the bottom. In 2, unwind, hold low, get comfy. We did get a slower song, yes. All right. Come up just 1 inch. Just 1 inch, stay there. Breathe, smile. Come up just 1 more inch. Hold your gun all the way up. Feel that fire we love so much. Bring it down, 1 inch, stay there. Bring it down, all the way to the bottom, stay there. Hold. On this nice, slow little beat, we're all going to rise for a very, very slow 6. Rise for 5. Here's 4. Getting there, 3. How about 2? That's the top 1. Can you keep moving on a slow 6? Down, 4, 5. Here's 4. Halfway there, 3. Slow. 2. That's 1. Keep moving on that 6, maybe 8. That's kind of a little knowledge drop I like to have in my classes. People look at me when I teach a 6 count like, are you a monster? And I say, 6 counts only intermediate Lagree. 8 count is advanced Lagree. Alright. Our variation with the twist is coming. Let's find the bottom and hold. In 3, find the bottom and hold. In 2, and 1, hold low. Hands behind the head. Let's twist to the windows. From here, rise and up twist. For 4, lift. For 3, slow. 2, that's 1. I'm untwisted, looking at the front, up and that left. Let's lower down for 4. Lower and twist for 3. Slow. 2, that's 1. Keep it moving on this twist. Last 30 seconds in this front lunge. I always give twists as options. Some people really don't like them in the low back, so of course I offer that to you. All right. Going for that single leg squat. In 10, left heel on that front platform, looking at the Lagree logo wall. In 5, single leg squat, left heel on front platform, looking at the Lagree logo wall. In 3, 2, 1, take that left heel front platform, right toes behind you, somewhere between the 3 and the 4. Let's lower down into that left leg for 1. Slow. 2, lower down for 3. That's 4. Take a little hold. Make sure that knee is still tracking over your ankle. If you have a little hinge here, that's okay. Same thing. Shoulders stacked over hips, light on those right toes. Let's rise for 4. Slow. 3. Rise for 2. That's 1. Single leg squat. I think I'm heavy here. How high is it? It's okay, both Kim and Tracy murdered my legs in a runner's lunge for 2 consecutive days, so my pushing muscles are awesome right now. All right. So the variation I'm taking you through in this move is only part of the sequence our head instructor taught me. Last time I did this with her, we were in this for 5 minutes, just like doing different things. My butt was screaming, my whole body was shaking, it was wild. Alright. Let's hold low in that left. Hold low in that left. In 3, find the bottom. 2, 1, hold low. I do sure like the way you're moving. Let's skate that right leg in and out. I like to also talk about my music when I'm doing this. Some people notice, some people don't. So she did, and she wanted to be. Yes. Thank you. Alright. It is that time. The next time your right leg comes in, take 2 little pulses in that left. Little left. Little lower. Send that right leg out. And do it all over again. So much fun. I usually remind people to anchor into that left heel here. When you get tired, there's a tendency to lean the weight to the toes. But we're all pros here. right. Let's send that right leg out and hold. Hold, send that right leg out and hold. All together, we're going to rise for a nice and slow 6. Rise for 5. Slow. 4. Halfway there. 3. That's 2. I see lots of shakes. 1. Can you keep moving on that slow 6? 30 seconds to go here. Literally, I think almost everyone has a shake coming up. I'm really, really happy. For all the shakes you have all put me through, that makes my heart really happy. All right. In 20 seconds, we're going to finish off this left leg with that spider kick. Reach down, a red, maybe a red and a yellow. Right knee hits the 6, left heel, curvy bar. In 5, reach down, a red, maybe a red and a yellow. Left knee hits the 6. In 3, 2, 1, right knee hits the 6. 1 red, maybe a yellow. 2, right knee hits the 6, left heel to the curvy bar. Hands go where it is comfortable for you. If I never teach this to a class that is not looking comfortable on the mega, like I'll sequence this, but if people are looking slow or kind of weak in their transitions, I usually teach a sideline leg press instead. And then when I do teach this in a class, even if it's more advanced, I cue it in pieces, so obviously we all know where we're going, but I'll get people to change the spring, put the knee down, place the left heel or working heel, and then the hands. Because then I find you don't get people bending over in weird places or turning their toes to the floor. I've seen that. That's very strange and somewhat offensive, I can tell you. All right. 12. All right. It's time for a little hold. Let's press it all the way out and hold. In 3, find the end. In 2, and 1 press out and hold. Hold, little micro bend in that left knee. Let's get our Lagree pulse here. In, 1, 2, out, 1, 2. So good. And we're right on time. It's also something I like. All right. My friends, I'm going to have you bring it in halfway. In 3, let's bring it in halfway. In 2, and 1, bring it in just halfway. Hold, just hold for just a second. Let's hit that pulse. Little in, little out. Right here, right now. All right. We're going to hit that full range. How slow can you go? In 3. Full range, in 2, and 1, full range down to your time flyers. Tuck those toes under if you want. All right. 25 seconds to go here, and then we're going to get off this left leg into that right oblique. I'm excited. In 10, I want you to take that right foot under the wall strap, looking at the Lagree logo wall. In 5, right foot under the wall strap, sit on the 9. In 3, 2, 1, goodbye, left leg, hello, right oblique, right foot under the wall strap, sit on the 9, turn, twist, smile to that number 3. This is your side torso twist. I often see people doing a lot of like twist down and up, like they draw this kind of dramatic rainbow with their body. I think that's a Pilates thing. So I always have to say, find the angle, hold, just twist and smile at that 3. That seems to land with people. I find in London there, I'll explain more after, they're not really the most like naturally athletic group, but they are good listeners. So if you're clear, they will do exactly what you say. And it's time, let's turn, twist, hold to that 3. In 3, turn, twist, hold to that 3. In 2, and 1, turn, twist, hold. Take a little lift and lower in that right. Thank you, God, my God. You're going to be thrilled when I tell them I taught this encountering. All right. Let's take that full range twist. In 3, 2, One full range twist, last 30 seconds. If you dare, add a crunch at the top and twist back down. In 15 seconds, we're gonna go for the side plank holds. In 10, swing to one yellow. Right elbow hits the front platform. These are toes on 3. Take a look at me at the windows. In 5, one yellow, right heel, right elbow, front platform. In 3, 2, 1, change down to one yellow. Right elbow hits the front platform. These are toes on the 3. You are looking at me. Yes. So good. Wow. Now I'm here for a long 1 minute. This is often a point in my class where people look at me like, I hate you. I kind of like it. Alright. 30 seconds to go. If you're done, let's take that variation. Left hand is above. Take a little wave forwards, up over the shoulder, and then thread the needle. So good. In about 20 seconds, we're going to finish this off with the twister. I won't cue a dummy twister for you, but for demonstrating purposes, that's usually what I do. In 10, hands up to high handlebars, right foot in front of left, 2, 3, 4. In 5, let's go for our twister. In 3, 2, 1, hands up to your high handlebars, right heel in front of left foot, 2, 3, 4. Anchor into that right heel. Use strength of your right oblique to bring the carriage in and out. I very often see people dumping one way or another in this move. I think we all do. I often have to correct wrists as well. So good. All right. It's time for that fun little stingray. Let's hold it out in 3. Hold those legs out in 2. And 1. Hold the legs out. Now hit that stingray. Just stay shift forward and back, and the shoulders breathe. That burns. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many times I've done this and it still just wrecks me. Alright. Bring the shoulders over the hands. In 3, we're going to go full range. In 2, and 1, shoulders lock over the wrist, the hands, and let's hit that full range twister. We're going to go for some arms. In 15 seconds, starting with a push-up. I did a ton of push-ups this week, so this is my gift to you. In 10, let's go for a reverse push-up. Knees or toes on that front platform. Hands wherever is comfortable for you on the carriage. In 5, we're going for a reverse push-up. Knees or toes on the front platform, looking at the back. In 3, 2, 1, let's turn around and find that push-up position that works for you. Knees or toes on the front platform, and somewhere on the carriage that makes sense. Bend into the elbows, use the chest to press away. I actually choose not to cue very specific form for push-ups because I find given someone's length of their body, it's really hard to set a certain exact cue. Sid and I are tall, so we have a longer lever versus someone who's got a compact upper body. It's going to be different. Keep these push-ups slow. I always try to, but easier said than done, as we know. All right. We are going to go for some black cable arms, starting with a newspaper. In about 15 seconds, you're going to bend down 2 or 3 yellow springs. Grab your black cables. I did not put down 3, I apologize. Kneel on that 6. Get across. In 5, 2 or 3 yellow springs, pick up those black cables, make sure they're crossed. In 3, 2, 1, 2 or 3 yellow springs, go on, pick up your black cables. Sorry, I was trying to help you. Make sure they're crossed, kneeling on the 6. Going for a newspaper. All right. So, the toughest things about arms is keeping maybe that 6 count. Should we try it? Maybe with the knuckles together. Let's open for 6. Open for 5. Slow. 4. Out. 3. Gears. 2. That's 1. Can you close? For 6. Maintain tension. For 5. Slow. 4. That's 3. Gears. 2. Slower song. 1. Keep moving in this newspaper just like that. Beautiful. Two variations here for you. The first one is going to be what we call a hitchhiker. Going to meet you with the elbows open. In 5, arms open. In 3, 2, 1, arms open, hold. Now just wave at me like you want me to pick you up at the street. Yes, nice. I probably would, I'm not that kind of girl, but you know, you can try. Alright. Squeeze into those chest, those rotator cuff. Full range in 3, 2, 1. Close for 6. Close, 5. Slow, 4. Gears, 3. Slow, 2. That's 1. One more variation coming here. This is what we call a Batman. I know I did this with, not Emma Hilton, other Emma. I did this with Emma Butler, she called it something else. We're going to open the knuckles. In 3, open the elbows and knuckles. In 2, and 1, we call this the Batman spread. Those wings. Inside line of the arm. Close the elbows. Close the knuckles. Last 30 seconds in this move. Alright. In 15 seconds, we're going to turn this into a chest opener. I actually like to keep my cables crossed, but uncross them if you prefer. Chest opener, hands to hips. In 3, let's hit it. In 2, and 1, flip those hands to hips. You know what to do. Press back behind you. So the Lagree workout run is 50 minutes. We have about 5 minutes left. It'll go fast, I promise. And we always finish with core. Surprise! Alright. Just one variation here for you. Let's press back and hold. In 3, press back and hold. In 2, and 1, press back, hold. Now if you can, reach those thumbs to touch squeeze. Take the palms out. And then bring it forward. I can't get my thumbs to touch, but that's the idea. Squeeze all the way back. We're hitting a lot of back bodies today. Alright, in 20 seconds, sexy back. One of my favorite arm moves. I just love it. In 10, take a little wind. Let's hit a sexy back. Get those cables crossed and you uncross them. In 5, sexy back, take a hinge. In 3, 2, 1, get those cables back, cross for me, take your hinge, press. Back behind you, elbows point behind you. Something I like to remind people, because there's a tendency to just kind of lean over here in that hinge. It should feel like there's a tennis ball amount of space between your chin and your chest at all times here. Neutral spine, long spine. You could even venture to call it a blue line spine. And in a more advanced class, I take people through the different hand placements. Palms back like Tracy, palms into the body like Jody. You could even flip them to the front, like Sarah's doing that. Alright, we're going to go for a hold. Press back and hold. In 3, press it back. In 2, and 1, press back, hold. hold, just hold. Jordan Clark reminded me your tricep is 2/3 of your arm muscle. We have to keep those guys strong. Full range, so slow. In 3, 2, 1, full range. We're gonna finish our arms with one of my very favorite moves. Reverse tailbone angel, but we're gonna make it a bicep curl. In 10, I want you to sit your bum on that number 6. Get your legs out in front of you at the 11. In 5, sit on the 6, legs out in front of you at the 11. In 3, 2, 1. It's going to be reverse tailbone angel with a bicep curl. So let's just get set up sitting on the 6 feet at the 11. Now lift your elbows nice and high. Curl knuckles into shoulders slowly. This is how I would do it sort of in parts to a larger class. Now, if you're comfortable here, lift the heels above the cross in your cables and keep that bicep curl moving. Reverse tailbone angel bicep curl style. Woohoo! Last arm move, we got a core finisher, and that's the show, folks. So good. I teach this almost every week. It's my very favorite. Now, if you dare, keep the heels lifted. Hold the elbows in 3, hold the elbows in 2, and 1, hold here. If you dare, take a little lift to the ceiling and lower. Breathe. That's a lot of core, a lot of arms. Let's go full range. In 3, full range. In 2, and 1, just let those elbows come out. 25 seconds to go, and we're going to finish this class in one of my very favorite ways to finish a class, a plank hold of your choice. Now I'll let you all pick where you want to go, but usually I cue it. In 15 seconds, I want you to ditch your cables, change to 1 yellow, find a plank hold on the front that you can hold for 1 minute. Timer goes on when everyone is in position, so let's get there as quick as we can. Option 2, take it off the back wherever you want. In 5, ditch your cables, 1 yellow, find a plank hold on the front. In 3, 2, 1, last move, 1 yellow, choose a plank hold. The timer will go on when everyone is in position. Let's go, let's go. All right, timer's on, last minute. Now you can just hold. You can take some hip dips. You can take a plank to hike. I've seen people even finish their class with a bear. Oh, Sarah has got a beautiful plank to hike going here, whatever you like. I'm going to count you down. All right, my friends, my mentors at Lagree YYC, we got 30 seconds to go. Thanks for letting me bring London Lagree to you. All right, this is your last 15 seconds, as most of us would say. You can do anything for 15 seconds. Come on. Last 10. This is your last. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, everybody. So usually I would take everyone through a stretch. If you would like to do that, I can, or just like stretch the way you like. Go for it. Thanks, everybody. That was fun.
you're so welcome.
So it's interesting to watch the two yellows, right? There's no option of giving two yellows. I don't know.
So anyway, but I think